there in TV land, welcome once again to Math Homework Helpers Shorts. I'm Max, and with me always is the very talented Mr. Tang. Mr. Tang, what are we working on today?
Hey Max, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too.
We are working with our grade 5 friends, and we're jumping into unit 7, and we're going to take a look at some arrays.
Ooh.
Sounds
fancy.
Yeah, so actually the title of this is called More Array Work, okay?
Okay.
Now let's go ahead and take a look at the description here. Fill in the blanks on each array, then write 2 equations, 1 multiplication and 1 division to match the array. So the cool thing about using an array model or an area model is that it can be used to help us with multiplication or division. And
Nice.
that's what we're going to do here. We're going to fill in the blanks and we're going to come up with some problems here.
Okie dokies.
All right, so let's take a look at the first one first. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give us some more working space. So I'm going to, let's see, I think this is white. And black. We're going to cover up this problem over here. and give us some
Whoa,
working
fancy.
space.
Very nice.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right, so we have blank on this side. We have a 24 at the top. We have a 240 inside the box, and we have a 120 inside the other rectangle.
Gotcha.
So we have 2 rectangles.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the one big area array has been cut down to 2 different arrays.
Right.
So something times 24 would give us 240. So let's go ahead and write that down.
Okay.
So something times 24 would give us 240. Well, I see a little bit of pattern here. 24 and 24 tens, right?
Right.
So how do we get from 24 to 24 tens, 240? We're going to multiply that by, do you have an
10?
idea? 10. All right. So we can fill in this one. So 10 times 24 equals 240. Or, really what we just did was 240 divided by 24, and that equaled 10.
There it is.
So the big thing here, boys and girls, is you want to see that there is a relationship between multiplication and division, and we can kind of go interchangeably based on what you know. So
There
we're going
it
to use
is.
everything that you know to help find out what you don't.
I love it.
All right, so the next one is we have something times 24, and that's going to give us 120. So something times 24 equals 120.
This looks harder
It does look a little harder.
because we had the nice little pattern there that helped us out at the top there.
But I'll tell you what. What do you notice about the number 240 and the number 120?
They're both in the hundreds.
They are both in the hundreds. But I noticed that
Oh, wait, I got something.
Go ahead.
12 goes into 24.
Pretty evenly, huh?
Yeah.
So 120 is actually half of 240.
There it is.
And you were absolutely right. If you know 12 is half of 24, then 12 tens is going to be half of 24 tens. So again, we're using what we know to kind of build understanding for what we don't.
I love it.
So if 120 is half of 240, the number 24 stays the same here, then what's half of 10?
5.
So 5 times 24 equals 120.
That is awesome.
And another way we could have thought about that is 120 divided by 24 equals 5.
Cool.
So 5 groups of 24 equals 120.
But we're not done.
We're not done.
We are not
We're
done.
still putting this together here. So what we know is that 10 and 5 equal 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 15 is a total here on this side. So we have 15 times, we already have a total of 24, equals the sum of 240 plus 120,
Gotcha.
which is 360.
Boom.
Okay, we're not done yet.
No, we're not done yet.
Because
We're not done yet, people.
if we were to show this as a division problem, we would start with our total, which is 360, and we divide that by, let's go 24 again. And that would give us
15.
a quotient of 15.
Oh, I like how you said use the word quotient.
What do you think about that?
I love it. That sounds very fancy.
All right. You ready to do one more?
Yeah, man.
All right, let me erase all this. I don't want to clear the screen because then
Oh, you'll lose everything on the other side.
Right. We'll just use the big eraser.
There it is.
Okay, and you know what? I think if we can I bring this to the front?
Mr. Tang doing his. There you go. Look at that.
But I didn't bring it to the front here. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and make a new
I was just going to say, just slide it on down. It's on the floor.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. We don't need it.
We're good.
Okay.
We know we're working on the other problem now.
Yeah, we feel more comfortable now, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so same thing. We have we have our big array broken down to two smaller ones. So we have
Well, we got different numbers missing this time.
different
Cool.
number missing, but the number missing in the middle is going to be what we get when we multiply 12 times 20 right here. What's 12 times 20? What's 12 times 2?
See, 12 times 2 is 24.
24 times 10?
240.
Yeah, we'll move along a little quicker here. And hopefully modeling the first one, you guys can rewind that. You can slide your finger back and go back and watch how we did that, how we lined it up. Okay, so then we have one more missing box is going to be the length of this side here, which I guess that blank times 12 equals 72. So that times 12 equals 72.
Oh, this is where your multiplication facts really help out.
Or 72 divided by 12 equals that blank. So if you are familiar with your 12 facts.
I am.
Okay, go ahead.
6.
6, let's see. 6. So 6 times 12 equals 72. I know that 6 times 10 equals 60. And then 6 times 2 equals 12. And that equals 72. Good job, Max.
Thank you, Mr. Tang.
So we have 6 here. So we have 20 and 6 together is 26. And we're multiplying it by
12.
And then what's 240 plus 72? Can you do that one in your head, or do we have to?
I think we got to write that one down.
All right, let's write it down.
I got too much fur in my head.
Okay.
It's getting in the way.
So we have 240 plus 72. Boys and girls, word of advice, a big tip here is write everything out, okay? If you're confused about something, have an area that you're using for your scrap paper so that you can keep your notes very well organized.
And don't forget to line up your numbers.
312.
There you go. I figured it was 300 something.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good
Cool.
estimate. That's a good estimate.
Yeah.
So 312, and so we could do the same thing here, 312 divided by, pick one side, 26 or 12, and that's going to give you the other dimension.
26. Look at that.
Well, boys and girls, that's all we have for you today.
Boys and girls, thanks so much for tuning in. Keep working on that math homework, and we'll see you next time on Math Homework Helpers. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.